So when we're talking about base levels, hairdressers typically use a numbering system, or most colour companies will provide you with a diagnostic tool. Normally it will range from a 1 all the way to a 10. Some colour companies do start at a 2 and go to a 10. Typically it's just universal from a 1 to a 10. So 1 normally will indicate black, 2 will indicate very dark brown, 3 will be dark brown, 4 is medium brown or just brown, 5 is light brown, 6 is dark blonde, 7 is blonde or medium blonde. So 8 is light blonde, 9 is very light blonde, and 10 is pale blonde. 10 is the lightest that you can go, and 1 is the darkest you can go. So most hairdressers will use a tool like this and put it up against the client's natural hair to gauge which level they're sitting at. It's very important to know this because if you are ever going to lighten someone's hair using certain colours or certain bleaches, you're actually going to throw warmth. All humans, when you lighten their hair, will throw warmth. They're never going to throw cool colours. You're going to throw colours like reds, oranges, and yellows. So each numbering system, so if you're sitting on a 1, 2, 3, or 4, will throw the underlying pigment of red. So as soon as you start to lighten darker hair colours, they're going to throw an underlying pigment called red. Then when you start to hit your 5 level and your 6 level, it starts to not have as much red in it. So a 5 level, when you lighten a 5 level, so that's that one there, a 5 level, you will start to throw red and orange. So when you're thinking of these reds and these oranges, they're not vibrant, bright reds or oranges. They more have a rusty, earthy kind of colour to them. Now, when you get into a 6 level, which is what hairdressers call a dark blonde, we start to throw orange. And then the lighter we go, the less orange we start to throw. So a 7 level will start to throw orange and then yellow. And once you move past your 7 level, you hit your 8, 9, and 10, they're going to throw yellows. The lighter your hair is, the less vibrant or strong the yellow tone is. So underlying pigment is always warm, and it ranges from red, orange to yellow. So depending on what level you are, has each individual underlying pigment with that. We have a little character that we call Roy, which is like a mind trick that allows you to try and keep all this information in your head. So Roy, he lives at 468 Pigment Lane. So when you use Roy, you want to have Roy sitting there. So R, standing for red, sits right across from 4. So a 4 level has red in it. O of Roy equals orange. And then sitting right across from orange is 6. And then Y, meaning yellow, sits right across from 8. So if you remember, a 4 level and darker throws red. A 6 level throws orange. And from an 8 and lighter throws yellow. You should start to remember your underlying pigments.